Darwin Núñez came off the bench in the second half and scored twice in stoppage time to secure 3 vital points for the Premier League leaders. The striker turned home a Trent Alexander-Arnold cutback in the 91st minute and then completed a dramatic afternoon with another finish 121 seconds later. Read on for a full transcript from Slot's post-match press conference at Gtech Community Stadium on whether he had any doubts if Liverpool would score. Yes, of course I had doubts about that because before we scored the 2 goals it felt as if I was looking at the same game again and again and again and in the same pattern. I said it already a few times in other interviews that against Manchester United everybody was focused on the Harry Maguire chance, but in the 7 minutes before we had 3 open chances. So many times in recent weeks, against Tottenham as well, we missed a lot of chances. Against Nottingham Forest we missed a lot. So, it would have been a bit surprising if I felt, okay, after all these chances missed today, we will probably score in the last 5 minutes. But the players proved me wrong again. On Núñez's perseverance. A reporter asked me similar things before the game about Darwin and I didn't agree then that he's not having a good season. I think he's having a good season, where he scores goals, he works very hard for the team, he assists. But he's in competition with a lot of good players, so that's why he's not every single game on the pitch. But I'm very happy with him, not only because he scored today 2 goals but that, of course, helps, but I'm very happy with the other performances he put in for us as well. On Núñez's goals, the first one was a long build-up, the second one was a counterattack. He can, of course, score his goals against a low block because he's a striker and he's a threat in crosses as well. Immediately after he came on, he had quite a good chance when Andy Robertson, crossed it in. But if it's about strikers or if it's about the team, if we would not have scored today in the last 5 minutes then the headlines would have been Liverpool drops points again and no one would have told you about 37 shots on target. What a display! How many teams were able against Brentford to have 37 shots on target during a game? And now because of us scoring too, there is probably a bit of emphasis on that fact as well. So, this is the industry we work in. As a manager, the team, the players, we all accept this and we all understand that there is a lot of focus on if it doesn't go well and not as much on the fact if you have a great performance. We are in an industry where it's about winning and losing, and not about if you play beautiful football. People only enjoy good football, beautiful football if you win. And otherwise, there's no focus at all on the performance. On how it would have felt to drop points at Brentford. Again, you are talking about the result. I focus on my own team, so let's not focus on the teams we faced. But if you look at the amount of chances created, and I think you are all a bit aware of XG, do me a favor and look back at our United game and see what the XG of both teams was, and do this against Forest and do this today. Then you will probably see that nothing has changed with us between now and the first half of the season. What you do see is that at this moment of time it's harder for us to convert our chances into goals. That's not only up to us, that's also because teams throw themselves in front of every ball every time we get a chance, so many of the other teams try to prevent us from scoring because all of them are in a low block. So, I have a different opinion than you about our current performances, but we have the same opinion about our results.